welcome in. As many of you know, today, April 5th, 2025. Today was the protest, the hands-off protest for our terrible leader, Donald Trump. Elon Musk as well. I would like to say that Elon Musk is a money-hungry billionaire that essentially has had his hands on has gotten his hands on Social Security and a few other departments. He is not an elected official. I do wonder, why was he allowed to touch and access Social Security? Another thing is Trump's tariffs. Horrible idea. Horrible idea for tariffs across the board. Tariffs do nothing but hurt our economy and drag us down. I'm going to put it this way. Those tariffs are being felt across the United States. Either way, you will be affected by those tariffs. So let's say you order something off of Temu. Temu is a Chinese selling website. The tariffs that were put on China affects those products. The tariffs will affect everything you order from Temu. The tariffs will be felt in grocery stores, Walmart stores, Target stores, every seller of product across the United States. It will be felt. I feel sorry for the businesses here in the United States that export a lot of goods across the world. Canada has implemented retaliatory tariffs against the US. They have stopped buying and importing American goods. China I do believe, has begun to implement retaliatory tariffs against the United States. I wish it didn't have to come to this, but please understand that the tariffs will affect everyone. Everything we buy, these mics, the DJI Mic 2s, the components used to build these devices, the semiconductors, the chips, everything used to build these mics are manufactured and assembled in China. There is a reason. Donald Trump does not understand that there is a reason we have moved a lot of our manufacturing across the board and outside of the United States. We don't have the proper infrastructure anymore, and American labor is really expensive. What it costs us for labor, it is cheaper in China and other countries. The labor is cheaper, the workforce is cheaper. But understand this. Hold on. Please understand this, that those tariffs are hurting. It's going to be felt across the nation. With China's retaliatory tariffs, our soybean farmers, and it's going to affect our soybean farmers big time. Our soybean farmers here in the United States export a lot of soybeans to China. Korea, South Korea, Japan have decided they're going to do trading with China. And Donald Trump, you are the biggest pile of dog doo-doo that we have for a president. I don't like the fact you're pushing for cuts to the Social Security Administration. You've already cut crucial departments, research departments in the Social Security Department. You're removing, well, some of the offices, but you are looking to remove a lot of crucial infrastructure. But I'm going to say this. We will not stand down. We will continue to fight for our rights. You cannot stomp all over us. For all the people out there that protest, continue to fight. Fight for your rights. Fight for it. But Donald Trump's push to privatize our United States Postal Service, fight for it. Fight for that. We cannot allow the United States Postal Service to become privatized. It is something that just can't happen. It will destroy crucial infrastructure. It will destroy the way things are delivered from the USPS. The destruction to our infrastructure, the destruction will be felt across the nation. We have a federal building here in the town of Hilo. It hosts a bunch of federal departments, federal agencies. The biggest one is the United States Postal Service. It is one of two in the Hilo area. We have the main distribution center and main post office around and near the Hilo airport. The infrastructure there is huge, but a lot of people use the USPS system in the Hilo area. Shutting down the USPS in Hilo would be disastrous. A lot of people use it. It is the closest thing than driving all the way to the Hilo airport to pick up your mail, your packages. It is just one of many points. Please fight for your rights. Fight for that building. Fight to keep it open. Keep the USPS as a government entity. Fight to keep it in the hands of the government. Privatization will hurt billions and millions of hard-working USPS postal workers. The privatization would hurt them exponentially. I do wish the best for a lot of you out there. I wish the best for a lot of what's happening right now. I wish the best for the protesters out there. I just get your point out there. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid of Donald Trump. Do not be afraid of his posses. Just please stay strong. Stay strong out there. I just wanted to make this point out there that I'm going to get to the main point, which is the Social Security Administration, along with Medicare and Medicaid. Probably half a thousand people here in Hawaii and across the United States, along with elderly, retirees, depend on the Social Security Administration and the Social Security benefits. We cannot allow this system to go down. We can't allow them to make fatal mistakes. It's something that we need to fight for. We need to fight to keep the Social Security Administration alive. Depending on this department helps to pay our bills. It buys us food and a lot of things. The EBT or SNAP benefits department is also at risk. That program helps provide the necessary goods that keeps food on a lot of us low income and middle class people. Without the SNAP benefits program, Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid, we wouldn't be able to survive. We wouldn't be able to get proper health care without it. A lot of us wouldn't be able to provide much to put on our tables without the SNAP benefits program. Please, if you are listening, fight to keep these valuable programs alive. I wish a lot of you out there who are on Social Security, SNAP, Medicaid, and Medicare, make your voice known, make your voice heard. Do not let them silence us. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. Now then, I will give you the exact number on how many people in Hawaii depend on Social Security and SNAP benefits. Give me 1 second. Oh, by the way, it's mirrored, so this is my left hand, this is my right hand. For SNAP, 161,600 residents here in Hawaii depend on the SNAP benefits program to put food on our tables. There are charts that I can pull up. So, as it currently stands, that number is for SNAP benefits only. I will be pulling up the Social Security charts. Social Security. $282,628 people in Hawaii receive Social Security benefit payments. My mother receives retirement Social Security, as well as Social Security, as well as don't quote me, but I don't know much about what she receives, but she receives Social Security from her old job. She is retired. I receive SSDI, Social Security Disability, a crucial program inside the government. Understand this, that with the changes, that department is one of many that will be affected. So that we are going to fight to keep this program alive. So I'm sorry, but understand that if they go through with the budget cuts, you could see a lot of people lose their Social Security benefits. Here in Hawaii, there are other states that have it a little harder, but Hawaii, we depend on a lot on imported goods. The tariffs will affect us substantially. As it is, I don't know what the price of Pepsi or Coke is out there. But a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi here is very, very expensive. You can find it cheaper in other stores, but as it stands, a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi and Coke, it fluctuates between $2. That was at a lower time. Now you'll see it at about $4, $3, or $5, depending on where you go. Coke is nearly the same boat, but you will see it for a lot lower price. Probably $2 and $3. Probably $3 and $4 for a 2-liter bottle. Out of pocket, currently, We pay $2. Throw in the high five recycling charge. We pay $2.15 for a can of Pepsi or Coke. Now then, there are the store brands. Those are substantially cheaper. But understand, even those prices will go up with the tariffs. So, as we continue this live protest here, I had shopping to do, so I couldn't go and check out the protest in person, but there was a lot of people. There was a lot of people there during the protest. Stand up for your rights. Please, stand up. We have a lot to talk about coming up. Donald Trump has deported a bunch of immigrants. That's another point that I want to pull up, that he has deported a bunch of immigrants that did not deserve to be deported. A college student here with a green card deported because he demonstrated his rights to protest. A kidney transplant doctor here on a work visa deported. You'll have to look up the rest, because I don't know who else was deported. But please, if you're here on a green card or a work visa, you have the same rights as any American citizen. That deportation of that college student who had a legal and was a legal standing green card holder did not deserve that punishment, did not deserve to get deported. It is horrible to think that Donald Trump can get away with this kind of heinous crime. He is defying federal judges' orders. He is defying judge orders. Judge Boasberg, a federal judge, he had ordered Trump to return the half dozen or half thousand people that were deported. They are sitting in a prison. I think it was Nicaragua or something. Don't quote me. But it's hell. It is hell right now for those prisoners. It is hell for those prisoners and what they're going through. The prison they were sent to think about what? To just think about it. It's heartbreaking. It's not right. They're being treated horribly. It's a torture. Just think about it. They deserve to be brought back to the United States. The legal ones, bring back the ones who were deported for just demonstrating their rights. Just try Another thing is Trump wants to rewrite the 22nd Amendment. The 22nd Amendment states, hold on. For the 22nd Amendment, my phone's being done right now. Hold on. But here's what it states. No person shall be elected to the office of president more than twice, and no person who has held the office of president or acted as president for more than 2 years of a term to which some other person was elected president shall be elected to the office of president more than once. Donald Trump is looking to rewrite this very amendment. This very amendment, the 22nd Amendment, he is looking to rewrite it, but he will need 2/3 vote from the cities. He will need 2/3 vote from the Senate. Don't let that happen. Please do not let that happen. We cannot allow him to run a third time. Under this rewrite, it prohibits Obama, it prohibits Biden, and prohibits any other former, not Biden. Biden can run again. He only did 1 term, but Obama already ran and did 2 terms. This rewrite would literally limit Obama from running again for a third time. To my Democratic brothers and sisters, to my Democratic people and bipartisan, Democratic, bipartisan, even Republican, stand up against this brutal administration who wants to make cuts to crucial programs. Non-profit organizations out there, a lot of them rely on the government grants and government funding. Some of them wouldn't be able to help people with disabilities if it wasn't for government grants and federal grants that help them. I work for a nonprofit organization who is partly funded by federal government grants. They've done a lot. They help people with major or slight disability. They provide jobs for people with disabilities. Even for the disabled that cannot physically work, they have programs for that. They have crucial programs for that takes care of them during the day and shows them around. If it wasn't for the Arc of Hilo, which is a nonprofit organization that helps people with disabilities, I have friends that work there that are disabled and on Social Security as well that work for the company. They've helped them as well. They've helped me. The job there, they have crucial departments. They have laundry, housekeeping. They have housekeeping, laundry, landscaping, janitorial. They've got hospitality. They've even got a little cafe type. They even got a little cafe to help people to develop social skills and learn how to run a cash register, build crucial social skills, culinary. They have a little department. They have the kitchen there that helps people to work in a culinary environment, helps people with disabilities work in a culinary environment. The yards division, it's a very, very, very good department. Helps people to build crucial skills to get out there on their own. You learn how to run a weed whacker. You learn how to run a mower. You learn how to do landscaping, pruning, hedging, and a lot. I have worked for this company. Coming up will be 14 years I have worked for this company. Without government funding, they won't be able to do what they do. So, just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind that departments like the Social Security like nonprofits depend on government and federal funding and federal grants to operate. Without these grants, these nonprofits probably won't make it. The company I work for really relies on the government grants. It helps them. This building here, the grants help to maintain this structure as well. The structure here is undergoing a major renovation, exterior painting, repair work. If I could estimate how much this stuff costs, the cost to do the exterior there on the outside of this wall. Let's see. I could estimate it at being probably they got the money before Trump was in office, so I'm estimating it to be at least 500, maybe $800,000 to $500,000 to do the work that they're doing. The project got stalled though. We got termite damage on one of the structures here. It needs to be fixed. Now then, this beautiful thing right here came from a shelter that relies on federal funding. Federal funding. If this stuff does happen and they cut this stuff and stop it from going out, you'll see tons of these. Either they'll be killed or they'll be on the streets. These cats and dogs are fed by federal funds that are allocated to county-owned and operated shelters. The Hawaii Humane Society is where we got this troublesome but very beautiful cat. I'm sorry, there's somebody in the background laughing. she needs to. But yeah, this beautiful cat here is paid for by the government funding and grants that helps pay to keep them fed, keep them healthy. Look how happy he is. So please, fight to keep the funding going. And if you're opposed to it, back off. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. We would like to get a little word with what is your thoughts on these Trump thoughts? He disagrees as well. But understand this. Social Security is not a joke. 500 million Americans that rely on the program will probably end up on the streets if they get their benefits cut. Don't let that happen. Trump and Musk, keep your bloody money grubbing hands off our programs. Keep them off, or we will find you. Understand this. You're messing with the wrong crowd. There's a lot of people out there that despise what you have done. Elon Musk, you have touched private information that you should not have your hands on. Understand this. If you resign as you're supposed to, return what belongs to the Social Security Administration. Return those files. Return those private numbers that belong to each and every one of us American people. It is not right for you to have that information. You are putting millions of Americans at risk of having their identities stolen by you having those on non-government secured servers. But the message is to all you people out there, all you protesters and fellow Americans, we would like to say thank you for fighting back. Thank you for fighting back, and thank you for standing up for our rights as American citizens and legal green card holding immigrants. Thank you for fighting. We cannot be scared of this administration, but just in 2 words, back off and get out. Trump has got to go, and non-elected official Musk has got to leave. I don't see how you can treat immigrants like that. Elon, you're an immigrant yourself. How can you let a president brutalize immigrants who are legal here in the United States? How can you let such an administration do that? It's not right. America was built off of immigration. Hawaii, although it had a native population, its population now, it was built off of immigrants. But thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, and me and my partner here would like to say goodbye. Have a nice day. Stay strong. And put on a smile, even though we have a shitty president. what? To our president, here's a little something for you and Mr. Musk. Back away from what we know. Take it and shove it. Bye-bye.
I was all that. You're rambling for about half an hour.